The first analysis is common size analysis.
Equal, and then the amount of cash and equivalent for 2019 divided by total asset for 2019, and then you will have to multiply 100. You will get the answer. Then you will have to practice. This one, divide by total asset for 2017, multiply 100. Then you will have to practice with it. Note that total asset for common size in percent must be equal to 100% for every year. For 2019 is also the same as before, so accounts payable divided by total liabilities and equity for 2019. Press F4 key, and then multiply 100. So you will get, here is the answer. Amounts for account payable for 2017, total liabilities and equity for 2017. Press the F4 key, multiply 100. For example, we can see that the company's net fixed asset keeps decreasing from 42.7% in 2017 until they get 41.43% in 2019. It implies that management is using its fixed asset more effectively. The company's assets are being funded more with equities than with liabilities. Here we can see 5% to 28.05% in 2019. Next, we have to calculate year-to-year analysis. So firstly, you have to equal current year price for cash amount minus by the base year, which is 2018. We will get the answer, 17,000. We will get the answer here. Next, we have to calculate the percentage change. So firstly, I have to equal, and then amount increase or decrease divided by the amount of 2018 for cash, and then multiply 100. So you will get the answer 25%. So then you will get the answer for this one. The amount increase or decrease for the liabilities. So the formula would be amount current year price, which is 2019, minus by 2018, which is the base year price. So we will get the 30,000K. And here is the answer. Next, we have to calculate the percentage change for the amount. So the formula is equal amount divided by the amount for 2018, which is the base year, and then multiply by 100. You will get the answer 44%. And you will get the answer. In this case, we can see that the marketable securities in accounts receivable had significant growth in 2019, which result to 21.0% for marketable securities and 15.6% equal 2018, the current year amount, minus by 2017, which is the base year. So we just calculate the percentage change. The amount calculated here, divide by 2017, multiply 100. So we will get 19.89%. You will get your answer. Next, for liabilities, the amount, current year amount, minus by base year amount. The percentage change, the amount we calculated here, divide by 2017 amount, and then multiply 100. You will get 20.78%. There is a significant increase in percentage change for cash and account receivable, which records 19.89%, and the total asset records a 4.46%. Next, for liabilities, there is a significant increase for accounts payable and long-term debts, which records 20.78% and 26.41%. This analysis is index number 10 analysis. So how to calculate it? For the index percentage for 2017, we must standardize it into 100%. To calculate the index percentage for 2018, the formula is equal the amount for cash for 2018 divided by 2017 for cash, and multiply 100. We will get the answer 119.89%. Answer for 2018. 19 is the same as before, so the formula is equal 2019 for the amount for cash divided by the amount of cash in 2017, multiply 100, and you will get the answer there. For the base year, we must put 100%. So the formula is equal the amount for account payables in 2018, which is the current year, divided by the base year, which is 2017, multiply 100. So the amount, and here is the answer. The amount for accounts payable in 2019 divided by the base year 2017, multiply 100. So you will get the answer 100. The answer. While the total asset from 27 until 2019 keeps increasing every year, which is, and for the total liabilities and equity for the index percentage, it keeps increasing from 100% to 114.87% in 2019.
Hello, Chapter 8 is Establish Scenario and Sensitivity Analysis. For question 2, Situation 1, One-Way Data Table with one output. The question asks how much is the monthly saving do you allocate when you plan to have the saving of 500,000 ringgit in 10-year time, when the rate of return is expected to be 3.5%. First, you must find the monthly saving using the formula of PMT, division per payment, and the rate is 3.5% divided by 12 because we want to know the monthly saving, and the number of period is 120 months for 10 years, and the future value will be 500,000 ringgit for the saving. So in order to know how much will the monthly saving will vary when the amount of saving change for the interval of 50,000, you can use data, click what if analysis, choose data table, and column input cell will be saving. So in order to get the saving of 500,000 ringgit in 10-year time, the monthly saving must be 4,944 ringgit 0.29 cent. For situation 2, one-way data table for multiple output. This is one way of demand and the output of profit and number of units. So the question is, the production department revising their product price per unit. So for the next year sale, the company has targeted to achieve 900,000 ringgit with the selling price of 40 ringgit and the demand is 10,000. So when the unit price is 40 ringgit and the quantity sold is 10,000, therefore the revenue is 400,000, and the unit cost is 10 ringgit and quantity produced is 40,000, and the variable cost is 400,000. So the profit is the amount of revenue divided revenue minus cost. And so in order to determine the amount of profit and number of units sold when the demands change, you can use an what if analysis table, data table. So set the profit amount and number of units sold is demand of 10,000. So click data, what if analysis, data table, and the column input cell is demand, C14. So in order to achieve 900,000 of profit, the company must sell more than 50,000 units of and above. Situation 3 is based on the situation 2. What happened to profit if unit price and unit cost change? Is using the two-way data table, find the change of profit when the unit cost and unit price change respectively using two-way data table. Why two-way? Because it's change affected by both unit price and unit cost. So therefore, set the profit here, and then choose this table. Click data, choose data analysis, data table. So the row input cell is unit cost because the row here is unit cost, and for the column here is unit price. It is called the two-way data table because we need both the informations of unit price and unit cost respectively in order to find out the difference or change in the profit. For example, it is when the unit price is 10 ringgit and the unit cost is 10 ringgit, the profit is equivalent to 800,000 ringgit. But when the unit price is 40 ringgit and the unit cost is 50 ringgit, the profit equivalent to 700,000 ringgit, and it is difference according to both of these informations. Thank you.